Have you ever felt so full of your own knowledge that you had no space left to learn? This is a story from Zen teaching called The Empty Cup. Long ago in Japan, there was a famous professor. He was brilliant, well-read, highly respected. He believed he already knew everything worth knowing. One day, he visited a Zen master to learn about enlightenment. The professor bowed and said, "Master, I have studied philosophy, science, literature, and religion. Now, I want to understand Zen. Please teach me." The master smiled kindly and invited the professor for tea. They sat down on the tatami mat. The master began to pour tea into the professor's cup. The cup filled quickly, but the master kept pouring. The tea spilled over the rim, onto the table, onto the floor, until finally, the professor jumped up in shock. "Stop! Stop! The cup is overflowing! It cannot hold any more!" The master placed the teapot down gently, looked into the professor's eyes, and said, "Exactly. You are like this cup, so full of your own opinions and knowledge that nothing more can fit. To truly learn Zen, you must first empty your cup." The professor sat in silence. For the first time in his life, he realized his arrogance was his greatest obstacle. Only by emptying his pride, his assumptions, his "I know it all," could he make space for wisdom. And this is the heart of Zen. Sometimes, our minds are too crowded with judgments, crowded with past experiences, crowded with "I already know." But the truth is, real growth begins when we become humble enough to say, "I don't know." When the cup is empty, it can be filled. When the mind is open, it can learn. So the next time someone teaches you something new, pause. Listen. Forget for a moment what you think you know. Because wisdom flows not into a full cup, but an empty one. Moral of the story: humility is the doorway to wisdom. To grow, we must first make space by emptying our cup.